to BizChicks TV. We're here to help you take the hassle out of your hustle so you can build a profitable business that's fun to run. Here are your hosts.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to AI Aunties Live. Woo! This is our inaugural show, and we are so excited. Oh, I'm so excited to be here with my friend and colleague, Francine Gregory, the AI professor. Just ask the AI professor. So we're here, and we're your AI aunties to help you understand AI in an easy to understand way. So let's talk about it, Fran. What's this AI auntie thing going to all be about? Oh my
Well,
goodness.
so our goal is to help you get comfortable with your digital life.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom
Mm-hmm.
line, it doesn't matter how old you are or how young you are. There are things that we don't know. Say, for instance, our phone. It does a lot more than make a call.
Oh my gosh. This I just updated it and there's some more stuff going on.
Right. So somebody has to keep up with all of this stuff. And so AI is everywhere, but what
Mm-hmm.
exactly is it? Right?
Well, yeah. And are we using it already? That's the question.
See that
Are we even aware of it because it's so integrated into our life? It's sort of like electricity.
yes, it is definitely integrated. And I want to say this, AI started way back in the 50s, 40s, and we've been using AI. So let's talk about um, the whole purpose for this, again, is for us to help you or people become comfortable with
Mm-hmm.
your digital life. And
Okay.
more importantly, talking about what AI is, what and how you can use it in everyday life. And I got a video I want to show you that of one of the things that it did over the weekend with my
Okay.
family. So
Oh my
so
goodness. Sounds
we're going to be
nice.
keeping we're going to keep it real simple. And we're going to
Mm-hmm.
talk about where you probably are already using it and why tools like ChatGPT are getting so much attention. Then we're going to
Mm-hmm.
show you an easy way to get started.
I
We
like that.
said easy way to get started. No complicated prompting, no technical language,
Mm-hmm.
just a conversation. And then we want you to bring your questions. You can always, on the BizChicks, because this is a part of the BizChicks community, you can always send us a DM. You can ask your questions. We'll find them. And if you got any questions about AI or any uh, tech or what have you, just ask those questions and we'll bring you some answers to help you get started. So
Yes.
go
They
ahead.
can put their questions in the comments.
Yes, they can put questions in the comments. You even afterwards, you can put
Mm-hmm.
questions in the comments, and
We
we
love
will
it.
look at those comments, answer those questions, and it could be a topic for our next show.
Mm-hmm.
So it- I want to I'm going to pull something up because we wanted to
Yeah.
talk about what a go ahead. You go ahead.
Yeah, while you're doing that, I just want to remind everybody the purpose of this show is going to be to help you get comfortable with your digital life. How do I use this phone and what can it really help me do? And um, is do I need to learn about AI? I'm scared. I can't tell you how many people have told me when I asked them about using different things to help make their life easier. Oh, I'm scared of that AI. A lot of us don't even know how to control our photos, control our messages, use our messages in a way that will help make life easier. And that's what we're here for. We're here to help you make your life easier using AI. So, Fran,
Yes.
what you got for us today?
So, exactly what is AI?
What is it?
Yes, AI is technology that can learn from information and then use what it has learned to help you do things.
I like that. Say it again. It learns from information
Information
and then.
that and use what it has learned to help you do things. So think about your smartphone. It can recognize your face. It can
Mhm.
suggest the next word when you're typing, right? You know,
And
when
it
you're
does
typing it.
that. Yes, it does. Sometimes it autofills.
Yes. It can give you directions. It can sort out your photos, all 10,000 of mine.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, it
Don't
can
even
sort
mention
out your
it.
photos. It can even recognize spam calls.
Mm, okay.
Okay. That is AI at work.
I like it. And also these different functions on our phone that we've been using for several years, like Hey Siri, and my phone just lit up. Okay, we're good. And and using Google and different things. These all these things in a lot of cases are using AI. Like
It,
in
and
my.
it is AI, and
Mhm.
just simply it 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 is technology that is learning information. It has gathered information from over the years, and then it's using what it's learned to help us. Okay.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
what's the difference now? What the difference is now is that some AI tools like ChatGPT allows us to talk to the technology.
Mhm.
You weren't before you, I mean, you could talk to Siri or Alexa or
Alexa. Mhm.
right, but at one time you couldn't talk to it. You had to sit down and type it into the keyboard, and it
Yes.
had to be it was very complicated and clunky. So uh, you can say things like, help me plan dinner. And I'm going to
Mm,
talk to you because I went to a conference last week,
mhm.
and it was short notice. I got the letter about the conference. It was on tech and the church. And I said, oh, this is something I need to go to. I got the
Yes.
letter on Tuesday. Wednesday was the first day of the event. And I was like, oh my gosh, when you're going someplace, you got to plan out your travel.
Yeah.
You got to plan out where you're going to stay, what
Mhm.
restaurants are close by, how are you going to maneuver, and all of that. So pretty much, I took my uh, AI of choice happens to be ChatGPT. I call him
Mhm.
Charles. There are
Mhm.
I have another one that I don't use as often, and it's Claude, and I call her Claudette. I don't necessarily use Claudette, but I do use Chat GPT quite a bit. And
Mhm.
so I
Mhm.
talked to Charles. I'm like, this just came up. I need transportation from Sacramento to Napa, and I don't want to drive.
Okay.
Not that
Good.
I
I
can't.
get it.
I just don't want to.
Mhm.
I don't want to do traffic on 80. I don't want to have to figure all that out. Oh, it said, well, you can take the train into Sassoon Fairfield, pick up the local bus that goes into Napa, and it'll put you like a mile or two from the place that you're staying or the venue.
Nice.
You just book the
Wow.
Uber from the venue because the Uber is not going, it's not going to cost you like if you took the
Yes.
Uber from the train station. So
Mhm.
literally, I was able to book that whole itinerary with one app. Before I
Nice.
would have had to go to TripAdvisor, then go over to so I did have go to I booked on Amtrak. I could have had it book the train for me on Amtrak if I had connected those things together, but I didn't. I just went over to Amtrak, booked the thing, and made my reservation. And I was surprised at how little
How
it
easy
cost.
it was?
It was very easy. It
Wow.
was so easy to book that trip. So it can do things like help you plan dinner, explain this letter to me. Okay.
Mm, I
So
love
you
that part.
Right. So a client of mine got a letter because I'm a real estate broker. He got a letter that looked really promising and it looked like it came from his mortgage company.
Okay.
And so, being who we are, AI aunties, everything, I AI everything.
Mm-hmm.
AI it. So I was like, I'm reading the letter. It looks kind of legit, but I'm not sure. So I took a picture. Screenshot is nothing more than a picture. So I took a
Mm-hmm.
screenshot, aka picture of the letter. I put it in ChatGPT and I said, tell me what is happening with this letter. Oh, this letter is from a company, not the person's mortgage company. It is from another company
Oh my
with
goodness.
a deal offering them to refinance their house and blah, 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 blah. And the deal might be good, but it may not be good depending on the person, how much equity is there in their house, and blah, blah, blah. So there was a complete breakdown of what it was, what it wasn't, and if they wanted to pursue further. But it
Mm-hmm.
came to find out it was not their mortgage company. It just looked like their mortgage
Wow.
company. And
So they
so,
were perpetrating. Okay.
yes. Well,
Possibly
it was legit.
perpetrating.
And it did say, we are in fine print, we are not your blah, 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 blah.
Oh
So
my gosh.
they put that it helped that person. It would help
Mm-hmm.
me help them identify that, okay, this is not from it's not from who you think it's from.
Well,
So
I tell you,
you can put a letter in there. Anything you got a question about, you can screenshot it, take a picture, and ask AI to explain this.
I'm telling you, sometimes I get things from different places and I really don't understand the language. It's just sometimes it's a little convoluted for me. So like
Right.
you, I take a screenshot, I put it in ChatGPT, I call him Bill, and I ask Bill, explain this to me like I'm a third grader. And tell me, is there anything I need to be really aware of? Please make a bulleted list of what I should be asking if I need to ask questions about this. And it
Yep.
just does it in less than just seconds.
Second.
And
So
so it makes it easier for me to get understanding. And
that and
recently, yeah.
go ahead. No, go ahead,
And well,
finish.
I was going to say recently I used it to help my brother create a birthday card for his friend. He and his friend took a ski trip to in China somewhere, and he wanted to recreate that moment and wish him happy birthday. And so I had to go get his picture and put it in there, and the friend's picture, and ask it. And ChatGPT created the birthday card with the background of the sign of where they were in the background, and he was really happy about it. So,
And that is these are a few things that you can say now because you can talk
hello,
to
Dr.
you can,
Tachi, how you doing?
hey, Dr.
Hmm.
T. So now you can talk to the AI and
Hmm.
ask questions. Um, and you can also like write a birthday message for my sister. Well, you said write a birthday message to help your brother, and he
Hmm.
got the birthday message written and sent. And where before you used it would have taken quite a bit more time to do.
I couldn't have personalized it like that, Fran. You
Mm-mm,
know, to take his friend's picture and his picture and, you know, just headshots of them and have it create the scene and all of that. No. And it
right.
took minutes.
You can ask it things like, I don't understand this, explain it more simply, like we just talked about. AI
Hmm.
is there to help you live life more simply.
Absolutely.
And
And I also have a friend recently who is relocating to another country, and they were looking for medical insurance because they plan to, be an expat. And so we ask it to provide information on how to go about getting it, what is a reliable broker for insurance in that country that is bilingual. You know what I'm saying? And what questions should we be asking them?
mhm,
Bam. In
and the
less than
answers
two
come.
minutes, we had a plan. And they were like,
So,
"Oh, maybe this ChatGPT, there's more to this than meets the eye."
right. So
Mhm.
AI is a
Mhm.
tool. Now, you
Yes.
don't have to understand the tool to use it. You don't have to understand how it works. I'm sorry. You don't have, I'm
Mhm.
not sorry, but you don't have to understand how it works to before you can learn how to use it. You can pick it up and start using it. You can start
Oh,
doing that.
sort of like this phone.
Yeah. I don't understand all the back end workings of the phone.
I don't know what's going
I
on
just
back
know
there.
I can start using this. So most of us don't understand exactly how our television, microwave, GPS, or smartphones work. We don't. I don't
Mhm.
understand what's going on in the back of the TV. I don't understand how my GPS is working, but I am able to use it and get my life be made more simple. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yes, it does. Like most people have Ring doorbells. We don't know how that stuff works. All we know is we get a notification if somebody's messing with our door.
And then we learn what buttons to push to get the results that
Mhm.
we want. That
Exactly.
we go in there. We may not use every app that's on the phone, but there are certain ones that we use all the time to get what we want. So we're going to help you do the same thing with AI. The AI
Mhm.
aunties will help you do the same thing. We're going to show you what it can do, how to talk to it, when to use it, and when not to trust it.
Mhm. Because I hear that
Right?
a lot. I
Right.
don't, I
And
don't
how
know
to
about
make
that
it
AI.
right. Now, it's because I'm going to do a couple of little things, and it says, and how to make it useful in your everyday life. So you don't trust, you trust but verify,
Mhm.
right? You have to
Yes.
communicate. A lot of people is like, I don't understand how to prompt. You don't need to know how to prompt. You just need to know how to have a conversation. I was talking with somebody about this, and there are a lot of people prompt mastery and how to prompt for AI. This is a conversation. That's why it's helpful. That's why I call mine Charles. Terry calls her AI Bill, and I can just talk. I don't have to prompt. A prompt is a
Mhm.
conversation. It is just you think about what it is that you want and you ask for what you want. Like if you tell your kids, I want you to clean up your bedroom. Now, when you are saying clean up your bedroom, you're thinking, I want the bed made, I want the trash emptied, I want the toys put away. That's what you clean. I want your bedroom clean. So, in order to get what you want, you have to tell the child, I want you to pick up the trash. I want you to put the toys away. I want you to make your bed. You have to, that gets you to
Specify.
be specific because that gets you to the goal of, I want your bedroom
Mhm.
clean. But you have to tell the child specifically what it is that you want done. So that
Mhm.
because the child be going like, well, I put my toys away, the bedroom's clean. No, put your toys away, pick up the trash, make your bed. The same thing happens with AI. I want a picture of two ladies at walking in the park on a sunny day. You have to be very specific with the information that you are
Mhm.
giving to your AI. You just don't. just be very vague with it. And then you
You
have to go back.
cannot be general. We want to be specific.
And then you got to go back and check the work. Just like when you told little Johnny to clean the room, you got to go and check the work. Did he empty the trash? Or did he pick up the trash? Did
And
he
did he
make
put
the
the
bed?
toys away? And are they all under the bed instead of in the toy box?
So you have to go back and check the work.
Mm-hmm.
You don't just leave it really vague. You have to be very, very
Now,
specific.
friend, I'm going to say this because, as the AI aunties, a lot of us, we don't know a lot about this AI stuff. And most of us don't, regardless of age, because AI is so new. How do we check the work? Do we get it to check itself?
You can have it check itself, but see, here's the thing: you already know the answer to what you've asked it to do.
You
When
know
you're
what you're looking for. Yes.
right, and like with ChatGPT and Claude
Mm-hmm.
and Perplexity, those are three types of AI that are out there right now. There are more, but we're talking about very basic. So when you go into ChatGPT, aka Charles, you they give you sources too. So like if you ask about a particular uh like you're researching something, like
Mm-hmm.
okay, so here's the case in point. I already told you about how it planned my trip, right?
Yes.
And it looked up the event and looked on the events website as to when the workshops were going to happen, right?
Nice.
And
Mm-hmm.
s- and so it said, well, because it's Wednesday, the workshop starts at 9 a.m. and da 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 da. I knew that the workshop started at noon, not 9 a.m. It just assumed that the other 2 days that were starting at 9 a.m. So Wednesday's going to start at 9 a.m. too.
Mm-hmm.
See, it assumed that. So that was something I needed to go. I'm like, no, I had to go back and check its work because it's trying to give you an answer to your question. I
Mm-hmm.
have to make sure the answer is accurate. You understand? I don't need to know all the details of the answer. I just need to know, is this accurate? And how would I know that? By going to the source. And most of the tools now, they'll cite the source
They will cite where they got the information
where they
from.
got the information. You can click on it and go and check the information. So check its work.
Mm.
You trust but verify. AI is here to help simplify your life so that you can have more time. Now, one of the things I heard in the work in this past workshop, what are you going to do with the time that you save?
I love it.
So you're
Mm-hmm.
saving time by having it check your most important email because it can do that. And because it's checking your most important email, we'll get around to how that works. But you are saving time now. Where will you invest the time that you saved? Will you
Mm-hmm.
be spending more time with your family, getting rest,
Getting healthy.
getting healthy? How will you use the time that you're saving
Mm-hmm.
because you're using AI?
That's a good question.
So we said that we're going to help you get started by um, learning AI. So the first thing you need to do if you don't have an account, you can go over, let me see if I can put this in here. And I'm going to share a tab. I don't want to change that. It'll knock me out of the ballpark. So you can go, I'm going to share this screen, Terry.
Okay.
Uh, I was trying to get to like the main screen.
Of
So I would,
ChatGPT.
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
I might need to log out so they can show this. Let me sign out. Da, 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 da. Now, just because I asked y'all to log me out. Oh, there we are. It automatically logs me in, and I'm trying to not be logged in. I'm just trying to log out, people. Let me out. Anyway, you want to go to chatgpt.com, and then you want to log in. I would like to show this. Do I have a place?
Let's see if mine looks any different.
Okay, yeah, so yours might look different because it is logging me in automatically.
This is how mine looks when I come in.
Okay, so let me go into.
Can you see that?
Hang on a minute. I am trying to get back to where I was. Not that. Oh, here we go. I had to get back to StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're logged in.
Yes, I am logged in.
Okay, I want them to be able, if you go down to your, the little
right here
pink circle,
and
see if it'll let you log out. There you go. Okay, so yes, and I'll help you get back in later.
No problem.
Okay, so when you come in, you will see, when you go to chatgpt.com, you will see this screen. You have the option of logging in up at the top if you already have ChatGPT, or you can sign up for free. So Terry, click on sign up for free so we can show them what that looks like. So you can log in or sign up with your Google account. You can sign in or log in with your Apple account, or you can continue using your phone, or you can put an email address in. But once you get in there, I'm going to share my screen now, Terry, since I'm already logged in.
Okay, I'm going to stop screen.
Okay,
I'm going to stop
so
sharing.
once you get in there and you're logged in, let me share my screen. Okay, share. Once you are logged in, you will be able to start a new chat right over here. And there's a ChatGPT recently did an update, so now you can either do chat or work. So chat is having a conversation with it. That's where you're just holding conversations and you're asking it questions. Check out this screenshot, or tell me about a recipe that I can do for Thanksgiving. Or on work is more robust, and it helps you actually do things, not just talk about things. So we will talk about work in a later episode. For right now, we're just going to look at chat. And what you want it to do in chat, before we even get to chat, I want you to go down to your settings. You would click on your name down here at the bottom. Let me close this.
Let me take the banner off too, so people can see.
Okay,
better.
So you will go over down here after you've logged in. You go down here to the bottom left, and you're going to click, and you're going to go to settings. The first thing that you are going to do when you come into ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, or any other AI you are working with, you're going to go over to data controls. Everybody got that? We're going to data controls, and where it says improve the model for everyone, you're going to make sure that is turned off. You don't want your private information to be shared with the world. You may have some ideas on something that you're working on, and you don't want AI to train on what you are creating. AI got to where it is right now because it took all the information that's out there in the world, and it can see it fast. So you don't want it to be training on your stuff, if that makes sense. Terry, you often clear up my thoughts, but
it's just like, you don't want people cheating off your paper. You can. You can, you write an essay, and you want it to be just your essay, your content. You don't want people necessarily sharing your ideas, etc., prematurely before you publish, or you know you including
Correct.
your quotes over here in their paper. So this is a way of not allowing it to have access to what you've written or what you've done.
So you turn off the data controls.
Hmm. It's like
Secondly,
keeping another cook out your kitchen.
and then secondly, you're going to go down to security and login.
Hmm.
You are going to turn on multi-factor authentication. Friend, auntie, what does that mean? That means there's a second way that they know to verify that it's you logging in. Yes, it's not comfortable. You can type in your email and your password should not be another password that you got on something else. Okay, don't
We'll
say
get to
that.
that later.
Yes, but you're going to turn it on so that when you log in, they're going to
Hmm.
ask you for a code to make sure that they know it's you. Now, either they'll send that code to your email address or they will ask you. I have an authenticator app, which is a little more involved, but turn on multi-factor authentication so that they can send you a code to your email or phone so that you can put that code in and get verified,
Verify.
right? I have Authenticator app. Mine is turned on. You don't have to use an app. You can use a text message.
I usually use text message.
Right, but you need to make sure text message is turned on. I use my Authenticator app, or you can use the email address that you have associated with your account. Okay,
Hmm.
that is how you get started with ChatGPT, and this follows suit for other platforms like Claude, Perplexity, Copilot, and the like. Okay. So we talked about two things that are important: turning off the data controls and
Two-factor
two
authentication.
factor authentication. And let me go back in here. And the next thing you're going to do, and we can help you with this, you want to personalize your chat GPT. So
Hmm.
personalization, we're going to talk about this in a later show, but it needs to know you. It can't, when you're using it, it needs to sound like you. And a
Exactly.
lot of people say, it sounds robotic. That's because it hasn't been properly
Trained.
seasoned, properly trained. So you know how you season a pan? Y'all know how to cook, and you got
Are
a
you
cast iron
season that
skillet.
cast iron skillet?
You have to
Or the
season
stainless
AI.
steel? Mhm.
You got to season the AI just like you season your cast iron skillet. You don't use it straight out the box.
Here's another thing. Have you noticed that your children have the same expressions that you have when they're trying to explain things? Or have you ever had a thought come to your mind, say, wow, I sound just like my mother? You know what I'm saying? Because you've been trained to use those expressions to think a certain way, and so you speak a certain way. Like a hard head makes a soft behind. There are certain expressions that just come to mind. You know what I'm saying?
Because
From
that's
having heard them.
season.
That's the seasoning uh, in your speech, in the way you express yourself. So you want your chat GTP, when it is writing for you, to have that flavor that sounds like you, from that seasoned pan and from the seasoning of your speech and language over the years. Does that
So
help, Fran?
yes, it does.
Oh, okay. I
Yes. So
didn't want to get
that's
off track here.
no, and that was perfect answer for that. Now we're not going to
Mhm.
overwhelm you. we are going to give this is where we're going for our
Dr.
first.
Tachi says yes. Eyes on your own paper. That's right. Head down, pencil up, eyes on your own paper. That's right.
So this is what we have for you on our very first episode of AI Aunties Live.
Woo!
So if you're looking for coffee thoughts or coffee talks, we have transitioned to AI Aunties Live. We will be here every Monday at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time with tips and little tools that you can use to learn about AI and to understand how to use it in your everyday life. Our website will be live a little bit later today, the AIAunties.com.
Yep.
The AI.aunties.com. So if you go over there right now, you won't see it, but the AIAunties.com is coming up really quickly here. It should be live in a minute. It's percolating in the background. And we are looking forward to being able to share with you. We are looking forward to sharing with you all about how to use AI and other tools to help you manage your digital life more effectively. We are here to help you get comfortable with your digital life. So that is all that we have for you today. Please leave us some questions. And if you got questions or your experiences with AI or using tech or anything like that, please reach out to us. We are the AI Aunties. We got some more AI Aunties coming in that's going to help you as well. But we want to say thank you for tuning in live and on the replay.
Thank you so much.
And we're looking forward to talking to you next week with AI Aunties Live. Have a great rest of your week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you for tuning in today. We trust you've learned something to help you build a more profitable business and take the hassle out of your hustle. See you next time.